I gave myself 1 hour to build a Fortnite map from scratch, and if it's bad, I have to publish it anyways. Alright, so to determine what game I'm gonna make in UEFN, I'm gonna spin this wheel. Let's see what we get. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna be making a death run for this video. Alright, so I'm gonna start the 1 hour timer right now. So let's go into UEFN right now. Alright, so we're in the blank island. So first, I'm just gonna launch a session to place down the prefabs. Alright, so I just got into the island now. So I'm gonna throw down all the the OG parkour galleries. So I'm gonna grab all the colors. We're gonna make like a default death run because I feel like default death runs were like popular. So I'm just gonna place all of them down right here. Alright, so we're just gonna start in the corner. We could start off with red right here. So it's gonna be super simple, guys. Super simple. So first we gotta make the spawn area. So gonna make a little room. The spawn area could have all the colors because if you guys are wondering why I'm doing this in 1.0, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I just like using, if I'm placing walls and stuff like this, I like doing it in 1.0. It's probably faster to do it in 2.0 and UEFN, but like, I don't know, that's just me though, you know? Alright, red walls are set. Now on to the other ones. Alright, I just need to place the last bit of walls right here. The back part, which is blue. And then I'm gonna do the ceiling, which I could just literally just copy all of this right here and then just bring it right up just like that. So we basically got the whole spawn area ready right here. So the first level, alright, low-key, I'm probably doing really bad on time. We are at like 53 minutes, but the first level, it's gonna be very simple. Let's just get some spike traps. If I could, I need floor just like that. I think I'll just keep it at 2 high, low-key, because I feel like it's probably nicer that way. So there's level 1 right there, and then low-key level 2 could be the exact same thing, but it could literally be like multiple. Okay, I need a bunch of these in my inventory. There we go. So yeah, I'll do 2 for this. I'll add the ceiling later, you guys, because I feel like that's gonna slow me down. And then low-key level 3 could literally be 3 of them. You know, we're just gonna start off simple, you know. So let's do 1, 2, 3, just like that. So we're starting off simple, you know. This is for like the real defaults. Just like that. We're at 52 minutes. That's probably really bad. Alright, yeah, looking good. I'll start adding the ceiling too, since, you know. Alright, next we're gonna do the red will like be focused on traps, I guess. I'm gonna extend this. Alright, let me grab some more traps. I feel like if I use traps, it'll be faster. Alright, next up we'll add some traps to the walls and stuff, you know. Like, well, you guys get the point, you know. And then the next one, it'll be 3. We'll turn back this way like that. Bam, right there. And now I'm just gonna add the walls and then the ceiling. Alright, looks good. I'm gonna add the checkpoints. Bam. Alright, for this next one, we're still gonna be on red. We're gonna take like this turning pipe thing. We're gonna make like a thing you gotta like walk across, and if you fall, you're cooked because you're gonna fall into a pit of traps or something, you know what I'm saying? Some light, you know. Crap, I just fell. Yeah, some light like that. We'll same concept. We're gonna do same concept. We're gonna start with 1. Well, then you can just jump. So let's start with 3. We'll like do some turns and shit. Or actually, I got a better idea. Actually, we're gonna make it go like that. You gotta do some like weird jumps like that. Like, is this jump possible? I don't think it is. That looks really high. Alright, let's just assume that's not possible. This is a default death run, but there's just gonna be some like strange jumps, like something like this. That's gotta be possible. My jump button like straight up doesn't work. Like, I literally can't jump. I actually don't know why. That's definitely possible. My gravity settings are weird right now. But let's just do 1 more. Alright, that's good. 38 minutes. We're like slowly running out of time. But so here's this level. It's gonna be some light, you know. And then from here, I'll just add another one because the floor will be right here. So I'll add another one right here. I have no idea why this turned yellow. Why is this turning yellow? Look, I'm like just copying it and it turns yellow. But this is staying red. That's so weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, for the traps for this part, I'm gonna, oops. This bottom area is gonna be filled with traps like that. I don't think I should put traps like anywhere else here. Low key, I might have to though, you know. Or for this one, I feel like I can. This one you could easily dodge. You just gotta like do that, you know. For this one, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll add it over here. This one, I won't either. Yeah, that's fine. Low key, this might be the end of the red. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the red. Alright, I think next we'll start doing blue. Alright, so I have an idea. Let's get the speed boost pad or whatever it's called. Or we're gonna need ice for this. They changed up the name of all these devices, guys, for in the 1.0 days. Like, is it called the chiller trap? Yeah, it is. Alright, so basically, you're literally gonna be iced out, and then I'm gonna make it like launch the player. So it might be the movement multiplier device. They changed. Alright, for the forward impulse pulse, we'll do like 6-7, 6-7. Forward pulse, let's do like 6-7. Alright, let's see how this is gonna work. Step on it. Alright, low key, I don't think we need any upward pulse because I just wanted to launch us forward while having ice. Alright, 0 upward pulse. Let's try to know. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Low key, should there be a ramp? Let's add a ramp to see how it'll look like. Alright, yeah, that's actually good, chat. But I do still want to keep it at the 2 wall height. I just want the players to be hella fast, you know what I'm saying? Where you gotta like dodge stuff. It'll still involve traps, to be honest. Fine. Yo, we're at 31 minutes. We're almost at the halfway mark. Not looking too good, to be honest. And then you gotta like dodge stuff. Yeah, we're gonna use these. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this too soon or let's see? Might be. But I want it to be hard. Yeah, you go right over that one. Even better, put it at the top right there. And then what if I had like a wall right here? Is it possible to do that jump? It's gonna be like one of the best levels in deathrun history. Wait, that low-key might be possible. As long as it's possible for when I do it, that means it's always possible for anyone. That's gotta be possible. I'm low-key wasting time trying to test this out. But like, what the heck? My goodness, Fortnite is so broken. Y'all seen that? Chat, if I could do it, that means anyone can do it. And it's gonna be a super hard level where players aren't even able to get to or pass, you know? So we're running low on time. We're at the halfway mark basically now, and this is not going to be a long deathrun, you know. I definitely think I can do it. I just needed to do it at least one time, and we're chilling. As long as I can do it one time, we're absolutely chilling. It's like I'm hitting an invisible wall or something. I know I'm not tripping. There, I just did it. So clearly that's possible. We're keeping that in the game. Definitely keeping that in the game, just like that. So if you do not make that, you're literally going to fall in a pit of traps. So you're still gonna have some traps from the red area, but this time it's gonna involve ice chiller traps. Should we put some here? I feel like that's gonna like really, you know what? We're gonna torture people, you know. So you better hope you're going like fast enough when doing this jump. In fact, we're gonna put traps on the ceiling as well. You know what I'm saying? Do some more chiller traps right here. You know, crap. I don't even know if that booster was gonna work. Crap. Low key, we're high key running out of time. We're at 27 minutes, and now my ice doesn't even work. I just like broke the level. Like it actually doesn't work anymore. I'm gonna hope it still works when this gets published. Look, I just did it. See, like that's actually really easy, to be honest. There's no way anyone's gonna lose. Wait, so is that the end of the level for that level, or is the player still gonna be icy? I assume they were still gonna be icy. Why does the ice go away? Alright, whatever. This is gonna be a whole new level right here. But chat, low key, we're at 26 minutes remaining. We might have to just call it GG's and make this the last level, or make one more last level. But it's gonna be hella hard. Low key, we gotta combine everything we use in this whole entire death right now. So let's do it. And it's gonna be icy while you do it too. Alright, so check me out. We're gonna do every single level combined. It's gonna be hella long too. Low key is gonna be until the end of this thing right here, if I have time to make all that. Hold on, let me delete all this real quick. So originally the plan of this, it was gonna be all the colors being used in this map because like the spawn area was rainbow. But that's not gonna happen because I'm taking way too long. I'm taking my sweet ass time, I can't lie. Alright, I just need to delete this part. But basically, you know what I'm saying, guys? Gonna go all the way down. Low key, I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way down. That's probably too much. But let's see. You see, this is already taking too long, placing this one by one. Alright, but basically, you guys know where I'm going with this. It's gonna be the same trap jumping levels, but this time you're gonna be iced out too. You know what I'm saying? So we're at 24 minutes. Chat, you know what I also remember? We still gotta do the My Island settings. If you don't have the right My Island settings, your whole game is gonna be broken. That ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But basically it's gonna be like this level along this whole entire thing, and you're gonna be iced out. Alright, some light. And low-key, this is high, ain't it? So it should be like that, yeah. That's still like low-key high, but it's fine. A is good. And then you gotta do this. I'm literally not even iced out. This game is really broken. I really hope people actually like... it still doesn't let me jump. Wait, do I really need... Well, yeah, I'll do it because this is gonna be really long. I don't want the ice to run out, you know? I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm actually like sweating making this. Like, it's really hot in my room. I have a big light pointed at my face and I'm like really sweating right now. We're at 22 minutes. I wonder at what point I should start doing the My Island settings, because there's a lot of My Island settings, and if you don't have the right My Island settings, your whole game is gonna be completely broken. Like, I can't jump right now, and that's probably because in the My Island settings it has like hella high gravity or something. Low-key, this is hella tall, but it's whatever. But I just gotta add individual traps to all these walls now. We're at 20 minutes remaining, guys. It's not looking too good at all. Low-key, this is way too long. I'm not gonna be able to do this sometimes, so we're actually gonna like just slice this in half right now. My thing is so broken. Fortnite is so broken. I'm not even touching my thing and it's moving by itself. It's like sabotaging. But we're gonna slice this like right here, low-key. Like, we need to slice this. We have 20 minutes remaining. I'm not completing this. Like, this is impossible. Alright, I need to at least finish this part, and then we're gonna make a hella nice GG room. Low-key, we should make the last level impossible, so like people keep on trying, but it's really not possible. Hey, editor, just cut this part out, you know? 18 minutes. Alright, chat, here it is. No one's completing this. And you know what? For that ending right here, we're gonna do something hella crazy. Like, you see this little window right here? I'm gonna put this little ass window like right here. Put a wall right there, and then watch. We're gonna put whatever the hell this is. We're gonna put it like at a random angle like that. So by the time you get over here, you gotta like jump onto here and crouch like that and go through without slipping. If you slip, you gotta restart the whole entire thing. And then right here, we're gonna make the GG room. Well, let's do a remaining color. Let's do like green. You know what? We're just gonna mix the colors. And low-key, I won't add a ceiling. You'll be able to like escape. Alright, at this point, I'm honestly just gonna do the My Island settings, guys. Alright, max players, low-key, we gotta do like 16 since the max lobby count is 16. Alright, we're just gonna do immediate start. Alright, I just finished all of the My Island settings finally. Look, I have 1100 unsaved changes. Let's save all this. Watch it just crash and make all my progress go lost. I better save all that. I haven't been saving it. It better save all that. Alright, perfect. Save. I actually need to still add spawn pads, but we're at like 10 minutes remaining. We need to add spawn pads. Alright, since the max player count is 16, we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16. Bam, that's 16. Low-key, this is a playable game. We just need to add something out here. Let's add a staircase for the player to escape. Alright, there. So once you complete it, you can literally just escape the map and see what's going on out here, you know? Alright, we have 9 minutes to spare. What should we add? This is like completely playable. I'm just gonna go on youth. Low-key, I don't know what else to do. We don't have time to make a whole new level, but I'm just sure everything is possible and working smoothly. So as you see with my extremely good death run skills, I'm running through this perfectly. Low-key, we got less than 2 minutes. We might even end early. But as you see, the checkpoints work perfectly. Alright, bam. Now we're on this wall part. Yeah, I used to be a death run pro back in the day. You know, I used to play scissors death run and everything like that. My goodness. Alright, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Low-key, I don't think there's anything else I could do in 1 minute and 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm like flying through and there's like weird stuff. I gotta delete this stuff before it makes it to the final project. We got less than a minute. Low-key, I'm gonna fly through the whole map with the UEFN camera so I could actually see, because in one point it doesn't show all the like the freaking random stuff that's placed for some reason. But yeah, it looks great, you know what I'm saying? If I logged in and wasn't wasting so much time. Whoa, why are all these floors over here? You see this? We got 28 seconds. I can delete all these floors. See, I don't know why these floors are here. You see, like, I only just made the last level hella easy, but I saved the day. And bam, just like that. I don't know why there's... Who cares about the stuff outside? That's part of the thing. But bam, I just saved the last level, guys. That could have been really bad. That would have been really easy. I'm gonna save it. 3, 2, 1. And just like that, we're done. we are done. So look, I'm gonna exit session. I'm gonna Alt F4, and I'm gonna publish this right now, guys. If you guys want to play this map I made in this video, type in this map code in Fortnite and go check it out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace out, guys.